Shit. Oh my goodness. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's chilly. I'm going to say, I can't say cold. I can't say cold because I was saying it was cold here last night, and my buddy Mike J was like, bro, it's minus 39 degrees out here, okay? And I saw the craziest thing that I've ever heard before. Have you ever heard of ice quakes? It's something. It's called something like that, and it's where it gets so cold so fast that the water and the ice in the ground, it freezes, and it causes like the ground to literally break and causes quakes like an earthquake and these loud crashing sounds. This sounds like something like, polar vortexes and all this stuff, like, a doomsday scenario situation with the cold. But I will say there is a good thing about having the cold, okay? I know we all want it to be about 78 degrees and sunny every day, but that's not the way the world works. See, you need this really cold weather to freeze the damn bugs. That's right. It kills off a lot of the bugs that we deal with in the summertime when you have a cold winter. If it's a warm winter, you're going to have a lot of bugs. I mean, a lot of bugs. You know how it is with the cockroach giant fans right now? I'm sorry, Eagle fans? Those cockroaches? Yeah. Think about that with all the mosquitoes. That's a lot of mosquitoes. All right, so tomorrow, I'm going to premiere a video that sets the record straight, man. I really got into some shit tonight. Excuse my language. And I've got to get my thoughts together on that. And it'll be out tomorrow. Dealing with a nemesis. We done had some words and things in the past. And we're going to deal with that shit tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to deal with it tomorrow. So, the Cowboys have hired Brian Schottenheimer. I want to get y'all guys' feelings about Brian Schottenheimer. But here's what I realize. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the Cowboys hire because the fans will trash them. Cowboy, are you kidding me? We got that guy? Oh, Jesus Christ. He sucks. Well, I will say this much. And you can check for yourself. You can check for yourself. Go through. I like to use Pro Football Reference. Okay? If you say Aaron Rodgers stats, Pro Football Reference, that's the one I like to use. It'll give you, did I say Aaron Rodgers? I'm sorry. Pro Football Reference, Seattle Seahawks stats, 2018. Now, what's cool about it is when you get in there 2018, it'll have an arrow to say previous season and next season. So you can look at that. Or you can just go through and say Russell Wilson stats. Because 2018, 2019, and 2020, Brian Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator for Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson this past year did not have a good season. Russell Wilson in 2021 messed up his thumb. But 2018, 2019, and 2020 were the main reasons why Russell Wilson got a big fat paycheck with the Denver Broncos. Because see, during those years were probably about the three best year stretch that Russell Wilson had. He didn't win the Super Bowl, but for his own personal stats, had 40 touchdowns, 35 touchdowns, and I want to say 31 touchdowns. I want to say 5 interceptions, 7 interceptions, and 11 interceptions. I think it was 40 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. That's pretty good. You'll take 11 interceptions with 40 TDs. You just will. And that's when Russell Wilson, where people were literally saying, just let Russ cook. Let Russ cook, man. He's doing it. He's doing it all. And the team was using the West Coast offense. Now I know people are going to say, "Oh, we hired that bum. He's worse. He sucks. The Cowboys don't care about winning." I'm sure ESPN and crew will, of course, say it's a terrible hire. They're going to say it's like Mike Nolan, a crony of Mike McCarthy and everything else, because what we know is this. What we know is this. The Dallas Cowboys are the NFL. How crazy is it that the media is talking more about the Cowboys hiring a offensive coordinator in name only more than they're talking about the Senior Bowl? More than the NFL season is still going on with the Super Bowl only a week away. We're talking more about Brian Schottenheimer, not just me, the whole NFL, than we are about Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes. We're talking about Dak Prescott and his interceptions more than Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts that are facing each other in the Super Bowl in a week. We're talking more about Jerry Jones and what the Cowboys do than who's going to win the damn Super Bowl. Do you realize that? It's almost like I keep forgetting the season's not over. That's how big the Cowboys are. Now, Heavy.com did an article Miss Jackie shared with me that is quoting Brian Broaddus talking about Dan Quinn's contract, that basically Dan Quinn got a raise to about $4.5 million to stay in Dallas. He's getting middle of the road NFL coach, head coach money to be the Cowboys defensive coordinator. I'm not mad about it, because I said, Jerry Jones, you need to do whatever it takes to keep Dan Quinn here. That guy has done more with guys that you have figured are washed up. When you look at what he's done with guys like Carlos Watkins and Dante Fowler and Malik Hooker and Jaron Kearse and Donovan Wilson, guys that you don't think are great players, or we didn't before they got to the Cowboys, and you put them together and become one of the better defenses in football. The main reason why the Cowboys were at least into the second round of the playoffs, the defense. If it had not been for those guys when Dak Prescott was out, we'd never made the playoffs. So yeah, if that $4.5 million for Dan Quinn is what it cost, man, to me that's a bargain. Dan Quinn has been everything we've needed and then some. So somebody whispered in my ear about a plan, and I'm not going to say what that plan is because I want him to come out with it. I don't want to be accused of stealing somebody's content. They shared it with me, and I love it. Oh my God, do I love it. And I hope that he's correct, because if he is, all Cowboys Nation will be happy. And when he's ready to share it, I'll let you know, because you're going to want to watch that. There is so much hate. I was talking with somebody this evening, and, we have YouTube channels that are going after other YouTube channels and saying that this guy is this or this guy is that and stuff like that. And the thing is I'm a Cowboys fan. We have a lot of Cowboys YouTube channels out here. I can guarantee you that we're all more alike than unalike. I know that we all, as Cowboy fans, are tired of waiting for the Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl and win. We're tired of it. We're flustered. We're upset. And we all have our own ways of thinking is the right way. My way is my way. Your way is your way. Doesn't mean that we need to hate each other because we see a different path to try and get to the same goal. Because, see, we're not the enemy. They're making us think we're the enemy because that's what the big guys, the Fox Sports with the Colin Cowherds that come up with the ways of dissing our quarterback or dissing our team or dissing every single thing that we do. Of literally saying, Dak Prescott, the Cowboys, they're a disappointment. They didn't go to the Super Bowl. When they told us we sucked. We didn't do enough to get to the Super Bowl, right? When there's teams like Buffalo who they touted as they're going to be the Super Bowl favorite. They're going to the Super Bowl. Yet they lost the same time we did, and they played at home as the favorite. But they ain't talking about them. They're talking about the Cowboys. Why? Because it gets them their ratings. And they get us to fight, because they'll come up with the crazy statistics. The ones that believe that it's proven their point, they're coming at the ones that are, the Dak Prescott fan. See, he passed more interceptions and stuff, right? Because that makes them money. Us small Cowboy YouTubers, we're not the enemy. We shouldn't be. It should be us against them. I want to get past the hate. So, it's cold out here, and I can feel a little tickle in my throat. And you know how I always end this at night, and that is, tell the people you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And the older I get, the more I realize that. So make sure you tell those people you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Woo! It's so cold. Damn it. It's cold. Oh.